All right, so how's Houston treating you guys today?
Love it. Yeah, Houston. I have family in Houston. I've been here a million times. I love Houston and met a lot of cool people. People cosplaying as Raven and Beast Boy and Robin. And it's awesome.
Yeah, definitely yes. Okay, so jumping right into our segment, guys. I just wanted to let you
I
guys.
love Houston.
Yeah, we all do. Jumping right in, I do want to mention that your work is absolutely amazing, right? What you did with Teen Titans, not just in Teen Titans, but all your career, right? Bringing so many iconic characters to life for so many of us to enjoy. So thank you so much for all that you've done for so many of us.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. So working on an iconic show like Teen Titans, looking back, right, when you first got that audition, what was that like for you when not just during the process of the auditions, but for the moment that you actually were given that opportunity?
You want me to fix? I really, really hope this doesn't sound cocky because it's not in a cocky way. I got a character rendering of Robin. It was black and white, and I looked at it. You know, I think it got emailed to me, and I printed it out. And my wife came walking through the room, and she looked at it. She goes, "That's you," and I go, "That's me." We both had this weird feeling. Now I've auditioned for a lot of things. I've never had that before. I've had the feeling of I really hope I book this. I love this job, but it was just like I had this knowing. I don't know. I was like, yeah, that's me. That's my role. I don't know why, but yeah.
He is you.
I love your story about going into audition for Beast Boy, and he rolled in typical Greg Cipes fashion. He rolls into the studio like, "Sab, what's up?" And you said you opened your mouth. You had no idea what you were going to do, and you opened your mouth, and the voice that you know as Beast Boy is what came out. And
Yeah, mama.
it surprised you too.
I'm still surprised.
We're also very happy that you guys. We couldn't imagine anyone else taking on that role.
Thank you.
It's amazing. So
Yeah, it's a privilege for me to play such an iconic character, and I don't take it lightly.
speaking of which, for me, like right now, I'm like freaking out because you guys were literally all I ever watched growing up. So it's amazing. Like to hear it. Like, if I close my eyes, I'm like, that is Robin. That is Beast Boys.
After you're dreaming awake.
Okay, so Scott, this one's for you. Okay, so Robin is the glue that holds the team together, but also the most tense. What did you tap into personally to bring that level of focus and edge to that role?
So Andrea Romano, who cast us originally, often, and Glenn Murakami, our producer, would often say like, "There's so many aspects of these characters that are you guys." Except Tara Strong in real life is kind of more joyous, like Starfire. She's not like brooding like Raven, so she's kind of the only one that's not totally like the characters. But yeah, I have things that I get intense about, so I could just, and I'm able to get hyper focused. I'm terrible at multitasking, and I'm really good at focusing on one thing. So I can relate to Robin for that. You know, like you just, and you get so focused on Slade, and on the new one, he gets so focused about finding the perfect sandwich or whatever.
So then, was there ever any pressure when you were voicing Robin, given Robin is an incredibly major character in the DC universe, right? How did you make the Teen Titans version feel uniquely yours?
Uh, the character design was different than the Robin that I grew up watching, which I loved. And I just kind of had to put anybody else's Robin out of my head and make it my own. You know, he's 15, he's got no superpowers, but he's dedicated and he's trained and he's carrying this grief of losing both of his parents. And, you know, I've lost a parent early on, and so I can relate to that, you know.
So Greg, this one's for you, okay? Beast Boy brings a lot of humor, but also surprisingly emotional weight. So the beast within, things change, right? What was the key to capturing both sides of him?
Life is serious, but it's also very funny. So it's just about tapping into what's really going on. And I found that throughout my life. A lot of stuff that happens in my life happens in Beast Boy's life. The stuff that happens in Beast Boy's life happens in my life.
Round of applause, everyone.
Yeah, I mean, Greg Cipes and Beast Boy are one.
After the skin is green.
Yeah!
Okay, so, Greg, you worked in music and activism too. How much of that energy do you bring into Voice of Beast Boy?
I think it's critical to realize that as an entertainer, we have a lot of responsibility. And it's a gift to play a character that turns into all these animals. Because for me, animals are the best thing in the universe. Dogs are the highest form of life on the planet. And Beast Boy being the first ever vegan, vegetarian superhero was really cool. And I hate when they do McDonald's commercials. It hurts my soul.
Yeah, I want to piggyback on that. There, early on Teen Titans Go, they would have Cyborg and Beast Boy eating certain things, and because Greg is vegan, Greg would say, can we change that to tofu, or can we change that to no cheese, or whatever. So Greg's brought his personal activism into the role that way as well.
That's right.
That's all.
And even vegans can eat waffles, waffles, waffles.
Waffles, 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 waffles. Waffles, waffles, waffles. Vegan waffles!
Woo!
And even the character saying mama all the time, it's because I call every goddess, even Scotty, mama. Because we're all part of Mother Earth. We're all Earth, mama.
Oh yeah, Greg Cipes, that's Beast Boy saying, "What's up, mama, mama?" So we used to do. I've told the story before, so if you've heard it, bear with me. But we used to do voices in the My Sims video games, and they would always fly Greg and I up to Northern California, to like San Francisco from LA, to record together. And we would have a couple days together, and we would walk along the EA video game campus. And one day we're walking to work, and there are these very corporate types in their suits, and Greg's Greg, and I'm me. We're walking along, and Greg's playing a guitar that was missing at least 2 strings. And as we walk by, we're having like this cool conversation, and we happen to pass these 2 very corporate business women who are pretty and well into their 40s and sitting at a table. And as we go by, Greg's talking to me, and he looks at them playing his guitar and goes, "What's up, mamas?"
Oh, dude, it's so nice.
In Simlish? Cheppadoo Rivador, mamas.
Badish, Badish.
This is amazing. Okay, so you both played some amazing characters throughout your wonderful, illustrious careers. So when you look at, with Greg, for Robin, for you, what separates Robin from any other character you've ever done, either personally or creatively?
Wow. What separates Robin from any character I've ever done? On Teen Titans Go, I have had more freedom to ad-lib and more freedom to pitch a line change or an idea or whatever than I've had on other shows. On the original Titans, I've never been able to, I've done other dramatic roles, but nothing as dark as Robin. And I've even done some dark video game characters, but there's something about the darkness that Robin deals with internally and externally.
And then, Greg, the same thing for you.
What was the question?
So you guys have voiced like many characters throughout your wonderful careers. But looking back, what separates Beast Boy from every other character that you've ever done?
Well, he's got the coolest superpowers. You know, you turn in every animal gives you all the best things in the universe. So. Also, he's the first character that I will voice, and then I brought him to life, made him who he is. And even with my Michelangelo character, there's many Mikeys before me, but never my Mikey. But there's only one Beast Boy.
Must be nice to have superpowers.
Okay, so
You can grab small things with your baby hand.
I do not have baby hands! We've been over this!
What's one underrated Robin moment that you wish more fans appreciate, if there's one?
What's one underrated Robin moment that I wish more fans have appreciated? Honestly, there's not one, because sometimes fans will bring up very obscure things that they connected with, either laughing for Teen Titans Go or through the dramatic stuff. So I feel like the fans, once the shows air, I feel like the fans know the episodes much better than I do. So actually, much respect to all of the appreciation.
So for Beast Boy, if Beast Boy could team up with any other character you voiced, right? So whether Michelangelo, Kevin Levin, etc., who would it be and why?
Who do you all think? Priyanka Shah! Michelangelo for sure. They're very similar, but very different, but they would be best friends.
We sort of got to put Michelangelo, the Turtles, into an episode of Teen Titans Go, and Greg got in some trouble from Nickelodeon, right? Nickelodeon whacked their angry finger at Greg after.
That's all Sam Register's fault.
Do you guys have, besides the characters like Robin, Beast Boy, is there a certain character besides your own that you liked more than your own, and why?
The Titans? I love Beast Boy, but I would love to play Cyborg. Not that I could do it. Kari Payton is made for that role, but I just think it would be rad to go, booyah!
I want to be Mickey Mouse. Oh, yeah! That would be cool!
Yep. Hey, everybody!
Don't take my role.
Is there, I mean, you guys had the amazing moments in the booth, outside the booth together, I'm sure of it, right? But looking back, during your time on Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go, currently, if you think back, is there a special moment that you guys all shared, either collectively or individually, that really just sticks out to you so much when it comes to knowing that you know, what you've done for Teen Titans and for so many fans?
I don't know if it's of what we've done for Teen Titans, but a moment that sticks out was one time recording Teen Titans Go, and we always all record together. A lot of shows will record the actors separately, but we record together. But one time recording Teen Titans Go, it was a little bit hot in the studio that day, and all of a sudden we look over, and there's our brother Greg Cipes, who has taken off all of his clothes except for an American flag Speedo swimsuit. And so he's there in a little bikini swimsuit, like,
I love America.
But in typical Greg fashion, we're all laughing, and he's looking at us like, what? Like, it's just a normal thing, you know? That was just a Friday for Greg.
You're lucky I was wearing anything.
And then Greg, what about for you? Do you have a special moment?
So many special moments. Oh my god. I guess one would be at our movie premiere, The Hollywood Stars in Hollywood Boulevard. That was really cool. Being on the red carpet for our movie.
That was surreal. Actually, the first agent that I ever signed with, I've been doing this since I was a kid. When I was 11, I signed with an agent, and the building is no longer there now. It's the big complex of Hollywood and Highland, but it was half a block from Mann's Chinese Theater, and it was a trip to be on the red carpet for our premiere of our movie and go, wow, I started like 50 yards that way. It was cool.
Round of applause, everyone. Okay, so this one is for you, Scott. So, if Robin had finally chosen between Starfire or Slade's approval, who would have won?
Ooh. If Robin had to choose between Starfire and Slade's approval, you know, he's lacking a father figure. He did have Batman, but now he's on his own. But, oh, Starfire's so pretty. I gotta go with Star. Come on, Rob Star. I would ship that.
And then, Greg, this one's for you. What's your favorite fan reaction or interaction or moment from a con related to Beast?
Like on repair, see some Beast Boy.
Hold on, we got two Beast Boys. Yeah, you.
You.
Yes, you. That's saying me. Yes, you. And this Beast Boy right here.
Yeah, Beast Boy. All Beast Boys are awesome. But that Beast Boy right there makes really cool videos. It was cool to meet him because I'm a fan of him. He turns into animals on the Instagram videos. It's pretty cool. Trying to steal my job. I just love meeting the fans. Y'all are so sweet. I love you.
I have a question for both you Beast Boys. If you had the opportunity, would you make fun of Robin's baby hands?
Yeah.
No? Yes or no? You're out. You're out. You're in.
So fan engagement is incredible, right? So when you think about it, right, all those years and times you guys spent recording in the booth, either collectively or individually, away from family, or even together as family, because that's what it is. When you think about it, and all these wonderful people come to your tables, or even to your panels, or you name it, or just come up to you in general, what does that fan engagement interaction mean to you?
Man, it blows me away because we record in. So I started out as a kid actor in voiceover, and back then nobody really knew who voice actors were. The credits roll super fast at the end, and I think with the internet and all that, people became more interested in figuring out. So there's still part of me that's that little kid actor that's like, somebody knows what I did, and also we record in our little booth with just our cast and our crew. And I sometimes forget, this goes out into the world and touches people. I haven't done a lot of cons. I'm new to the con thing. These guys have wonderful interactions, but it's really very cool to meet people who've connected with something we've done that we love to do. It's something that means a lot to me that I don't take for granted.
It's amazing.
I love everything about it. It's like the traveling is not the funnest. But every time I get to a con, I'm like, thank God I came. And it's always such a blessing. I always feel so good meeting everybody and all the different stories and different kinds of people. Brings me a lot of joy.
That's amazing. Round of applause, everybody.
And also, I want to say, I think part of the reason people can relate to the Teen Titans characters on the original Orko is because these are 5 misfits that have felt very alone, have felt out of place, have felt alien, literally, in Starfire's sense. And I think we all feel that way, whether all the time or sometimes or whatever. So I think that's why everybody can relate to at least one of the Titans, and that's why we can relate to each other when we meet each other face to face. It's cool. There's like a special bond.
All the different diverse characters, all the different gives everybody something to connect to, which is so cool. And also behind the screen, it's like Scotty's such a cool dude. You're a rockstar. Tell him that you're a music.
I'm not. You're the musician. This guy's written songs for Teen Titans. He a little ditty you might know called the Waffles Song. Greg co-wrote that, and no, but he wrote the BB Raven song.
And fiddle with it. Fade away. It ain't broke, don't fiddle with it. Fade away, yeah. I like making music.
So 2 more questions for you guys. You might have already answered one of them, so we'll skip over that one. You two have such different personalities on the show. That's what makes your characters incredibly unique. What's the real life dynamic like between you two behind the mic?
Our dynamic behind the mic?
I love this guy.
I love this guy. He's my brother. It's probably the same as like what you're seeing now. Like, I don't know. This dude inspires me. He cracks me up. He makes me shake my head sometimes. Like, wow, did he really just do that? Like, he's like, I don't know. He's like my brother, man. Yeah, that's the dynamic. It's like two brothers, wouldn't you say?
And that's what shows up on the screen.
Yeah. Yeah. And my brother Greg Cipes, I'm not talking out of school. He's been public, and this guy is a warrior. He's been going through some health challenges, and he's shining bright and getting healthier every day. And he's a true superhero, fighting something serious, and he's kicking its butt.
Hey, Greg, that's why we really are, all of us are very appreciative that both of you are here. And a lot of us do follow your journeys as well on Instagram, you name it. So we are very appreciative of not just bringing the characters to life, but also being there for the fans, but being here besides this. So thank you so much.
We will always be there for you.
So before we wrap it up and get to the fans, which is also very important, can you guys give me your best or your favorite lines from your characters?
Oh.
Yo, mama.
I would say as many times as I've said it, I never get sick of saying in an episode, Titans, go! And I also like doing my Birdarang character. What's up, fellas? Y'all are fresh.
That's amazing. One more time, round of applause, everybody. All right, so we're gonna start opening the floor to you, great fans, okay?
Guys,
All right. So if you have any questions, you guys can line up right over here.
I love this Beast Boy cosplaying in the front. Has even got a wingman with him. Yeah.
Cool plushie, dude.
Okay, Scott. Yeah. I'm just wondering, before Teen Titans, Robin has always been prominent, but he's always been kind of a character that has very level of quality. What do you think it's like, kind of, for Teen Titan to finally give Robin kind of like this sense of identity outside of Batman and his own quality that every now and then three people point to you as the main Robin they think of her?
First of all, thank you for saying that you think of me as the main Robin. I appreciate that.
You are the main Robin.
Thank you. I think it's awesome. I was so excited when Teen Titans first started happening. I'm like, wow, Robin's growing up. He's branching away from Batman. He's like learning how to become his own man in the world. I think it's great. Yeah, it's a privilege to get to play him.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
First of all, y'all are awesome. Second of all, question, who do y'all think Red X really was?
I actually know the answer.
Can you give it to
Tell
us?
us.
I promise I won't tell.
There are 3 people who know the answer. Glenn Murakami, our original producer, showrunner. Hynden Walsh, who does Starfire, and Glenn and I were hanging out one time at a party like 3-4 years ago. I'm like, Glenn, come on, you gotta tell me. I voiced the guy, of all people. And he said, okay, I can tell you, but you can never tell anyone. And so, I know, but I can't tell anyone. And Hynden knows, so maybe you can get it on
I
Starfire.
know too. I'll tell you, you all want to know. It's Menville.
That's Red X.
so I just want to know, these have turned into many different animals over the years. But what animal he's not turned into, which either do you want to see him turn into in radio shows?
When people have trouble with everything, they can't even think of me.
Have you ever turned into Wingman?
I have
Yeah, that's what I thought.
multiple times.
Yeah.
Tricks?
A tick?
Tricks.
That would be a very Teen Titans Go thing. Turn him into a tick to bite the villain.
Yeah.
My brother and I are huge fans, have been from the get-go, and I would love to ask for the both of us, what was your favorite episode of Voice for?
Alright. On the original series, my favorite episode was probably Haunted or The Apprentice. And on Teen Titans Go, I loved our 200th episode where they animated us. The Titans get to meet their voice actors. That was like bucket list. Like, oh, they're gonna animate me. And we got to improvise a bunch of that stuff. If you ever go back and watch that episode, in the booth, Greg and Tara are like doing selfies and, how's my hair look? Oh, it looks fresh. Like, that's all real. That's like, so I love those 200 episodes because it's sort of like a yearbook. It like captures the casting crew.
Yeah, that's my favorite one too.
Awesome. Thank y'all so much.
So I have a question for both of you. Who is your absolute favorite villain out of all of them?
Slade.
Slade. And
Slade.
if you see Slade on the con floor, kick him out of here.
I have a question for both of you guys. If you guys could pick who would be the permanent 6th Teen Titan?
You're looking pretty jacked, bro. I mean, what's your lifting regimen, man? Come join the Titans, man. You could be the 6th one. What's up?
Do you think Raven and Beast Boy will ever get together in Teen Titans?
Yes.
Please let Robin get together with Starfire. Please let Robin get together. It's never gonna happen.
One more time, everyone. Give it up for Scott and Greg.